My message to you is very clear. Wake up, America.
Lieutenant General Michael T. Flynn, Donald Trump's national security advisor, is a divisive figure in the intelligence community. Mike Flynn spent 33 years in the military. He developed a reputation in Iraq and Afghanistan as being an unusually skilled tactical intelligence officer who had a real knack for unraveling terrorist networks. The neocons of the Bush administration saw despotism as the root of militancy. So their idea was that you get rid of the despots and militancy will go away. But General Flynn and others see Islam as the problem.
We are at war with a radical component of Islam. I believe that Islam is a political ideology. Islam is a political ideology based on a religion.
Sorry, do you mean Islamism or Islam?
Islamism. There is a disease inside of the Islamic world, the cancerous form of this political system, cancerous form of this religion inside the body of 1.7 billion people on this planet.
He was named to lead the Defense Intelligence Agency in 2012. And he went in there with this mandate to kind of reform it. But he quickly started rubbing people the wrong way. It's a big civilian agency, and Flynn approached it much like a military command. After the Benghazi attack, he pressed his analysts for months to find an Iranian connection, which has never surfaced. He has said that he was forced out because he would not toe the administration's line on al-Qaeda being in retreat. Most people who know what happened say that he was forced out because the agency was a chaotic, backbiting mess.
We cannot make Russia an enemy.
Flynn has also pressed for closer ties with Russia. Both the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dunford, and the vice chairman, General Selva, have openly said that Russia is what they see as the #1 threat. So Flynn's view that Russia should be an ally in the fight against Islamist militants is far outside the mainstream of the national security community. Mr. Flynn had multiple phone calls with the Russian ambassador to the United States the day before the Obama administration imposed new sanctions on Russia on December 29th. Flynn's calls to the Russian ambassador were considered a highly unusual step and raised concern in Washington about Flynn's ties to Russia.
All Donald Trump is saying is, hey, look, let's find some common ground with the Russians.
Mr. Trump and General Flynn found somebody a lot like himself. They both see themselves as outsiders.
The last time I was involved in politics was when I was in high school.
And they both share a similar worldview.
Hashtag never Hillary.
And he joined up with the Trump campaign very early.
Yeah, that's right. Lock her up.
Many former generals take it as an article of faith that they have to remain outside of politics, even in retirement. And privately, many were horrified.
I'm now extremely uneasy about some of these tweets which border on being demented.
Critics are concerned that Flynn will not be a calming president who can skillfully and carefully guide a president who has no experience dealing with international and defense issues. Most Republicans privately will tell you that they believe that Flynn will not last very long in the job, that his temperament is wrong for it, and that he will eventually be forced out. But since there is no congressional confirmation needed for the job, for now it is best to remain quiet rather than make a big deal about something they cannot stop.
Thank you very much, and God bless America. USA! USA!